Hello, ladies and jelly spoons. It is now October the 26th, and we are bussing Sega Genesis on our beautiful new online expansion pack. Now, the crazy part is we are bussing this with a Nintendo 64 controller. This is a USB PC controller that I got for an emulator, and now with being able to map, it's actually working on my Switch. So I'm actually was busting Nintendo 64 earlier with this. Too bad I don't have a Genesis USB controller that would complete the experience, but it's alright. We're gonna bust this on the Genesis. Um, Actually, what I can do is, you see these Genesis games, um, while they are absolutely amazing, I'm gonna step away from my Genesis for a second because a few years ago, I don't know if any of you guys were lucky to check it out, but they did make a Genesis collection on the Switch. From what I understand, not all the games that are going to be coming out for the Switch online expansion will. It's going to be way more than what you get with the regular Sega Genesis collection. So that's the Sega Genesis Online, and it's right next to the Sega Genesis Classics collection. Now, when you click on the Classics collection, I'll show you what that infrastructure looks like. It was actually pretty cool. They do this little intro, they do these little things. You're like basically in a 3D room where you put a cartridge in the old Genesis and plays. The infrastructure was on point, I'm not gonna lie. I loved it. See, the whole Sega thing. See, it was actually pretty hot. Alright, we're gonna do that. Now you see, you go around the room, you got the little TV, and you could do online multiplayer, which is really good for it. And you got lots of extras, and you're like basically in a room. And what you basically do is you go over to games library, and as you can see, they got Alex Kidd, Alien, Soldier, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Beyond Oasis. You know what? I'm surprised that the Sega Genesis collection didn't launch with Altered Beast, since that was one of the original titles and one of its highest platform grossers. Beyond Oasis, you got Biohazard, Bonanza Brothers, Columns 3, Comic Zone, Crackdown, Decap Attack, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which is on the newer one, Dynamite Heady, Eastwat City, Fatal Labyrinth, Flicky, Gain Ground, Galaxy Force 2, Golden Axe 2, Golden Axe 3. Now, they have Golden Axe on the new expansion. I don't understand why they did not launch with these titles. So you got Toe Jam, Earl, and the Panic on Funkatron, Toe Jam and Earl, Revenge of the Shinobi, Sword of Vermilion, Super Thunder, Streets of Rage 3, Streets of Rage 2, Streets of Rage 1. Once again, you saw they only chose one Streets of Rage for that when they could have launched with these, because these are already available on their platform. Space Harrier, Sonic Spinball. They could have done all the Sonic games: Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic 2, Sonic 1, Shinobi 3, Shining Force 3, Shining in the Darkness, Shadow Dancer, Rise Star, Fantasy Star 4, Fantasy Star 3, Fantasy Star 2, Light Crusader, Landstalker, Kid Chameleon, and then you have Vector Man 2, and Virtua Fighter 2. So they could have easily launched with these libraries. I'm going to go to audio, turn that volume down. Okay. So what we're going to do is, since we played Sonic 2 on the other emulator, let's bust Sonic 1 on here. And as you can see, they got a little Genesis He sticks it little into the cartridge, right into the machine, and then it starts to play. Like I said, and this is full screen. You notice the newest one had the sides on it. This is full screen. Let's jump in. Oh, I do believe I almost died right now. Oh, forgot I can't do that. Lost that ring, man. Lost that ring bonus. So angry. And see, you can change pixel scaling, bilinear, EXP. You can change filters. You can take off scan lines so that it looks. You can add border art. You can TV projection. You can change everything to what it looks like. Um, so if you go back into the game, see, now since I changed that, it looks like I'm playing on a TV. See, it was a really good idea if you thought about it. I don't know, I just thought they could have done so much better. Oh my god, I hated this thing. One false move and you lost your rings. Well, I lost my advantage. Honestly, I haven't played this one in so long, I don't know what to expect, actually. Actually, I think I kind of screwed myself there. Oh, you rat bastard. You guys are rat bastards, man. Oh, I forgot. I can't do that. Oh my god. I forgot all about this. Ah. As long as I got a ring, I'm good. Ah. And I died. Anyway, so that's that emulator, and they could have taken up all of that and put that into the new Genesis emulator, which I'm kind of surprised they didn't, because they just went generic. And while they may make up for it with more games than that Genesis one has, and the infrastructure does look pretty sweet, I don't know why they didn't just launch with all of that. So you got you got Phantasy Star 4, you got Castlevania Bloodlines, Contra Corps, which is pretty good, Streets of Rage 2, which they could have done 1 and 3. I mean, you're doing launch titles. Why can't they just give you all that they had in that collection and then add to it? But I understand. It's pretty damn awesome. But I prefer the second app right now to this one. But this one has a lot of growth to do and a lot of growing. So we'll see what this one brings to the table. must admit, I didn't play this way too much. What? Come on, guys. All right. I like the 3D action of this thing. I never played this, so I really don't know what the purpose of it is. Wow. Wow. I pretty much skipped by a lot of the board there. I know there's stuff I gotta do. Just not quite sure what the hell it is. What do I do? Okay, so I'm officially lost. Like I said, I've never played Echo the Dolphin, but I know it's something I have to do. I'm just not quite sure what. Yeah, I don't know what to do. So anybody in the comments, hit me up. I am totally lost right now. I mean, it's beautiful. I like the graphics. It's fun. I'm getting a little bit dizzy though, but what am I supposed to do? Maybe I'll follow the other dolphins. I don't know. Walk around and do our dolphin thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna create a slot and save that right there. But yeah, so there you go, a comparison side by side to the two Genesis apps. You tell me which one you prefer. I mean, infrastructure wise, the original one is off the chain. I mean, I like the new one, and you know, I love the bigness of it. But I wonder if you can change details on this too, because it would be one thing if you could make it full screen. 4.3 pixel perfect CRT filter. So it looks like that's all you can do. I'll leave it on pixel perfect. Go back there. Now also, I wonder how that works too with the playing online. It's like I said, it's like 3 a.m. so I doubt anybody else is online. Got a lot of friends to invite, and look at that. Everybody is offline. Oh my God, look at that. Everybody offline. Alright. So, we're going to end this here. Thank you for joining me. Check you guys out next time. This is an awesome thing, Nintendo. I applaud you. I applaud the effort. Keep pushing. I can't wait for that Animal Crossing DLC to come out, but keep pushing, man. Bigger, better things. You are a company worthy of it. You are worthy.